Welcome back guys to another video tutorial of a challenge of jQuery section of the free code camp, and in this one we're going to be targeting the HTML elements with selectors using jQuery. So it says now we have a document ready function, which is this one here, and now we're gonna write our first jQuery statement. All jQuery functions start with this sign, which is usually referred to as a $sign operator or as blank, but we can call it as a $sign operator because in the real world this is what we call this sign as, not a blink. Alright, so I'll be referring to this symbol as a $sign operator throughout. Okay, and then it says that the jQuery often selects an HTML element with a selector, then does something to that element. Uh, we will come back uh, uh, to show you what exactly a selector looks like in the code. Alright, so uh, for example, it says let's make all of our buttons elements bounce. Okay, so we're gonna be making all these buttons bounce, and this is the code that makes the buttons bounce. I'll be explaining this code to you in detail as soon as I start to code it, so just bear with me for a sec as well. So it says that note that we've already included both the jQuery library and the animate.css library in the background, so that you can use them in the editor. Cool. So you're using jQuery to apply the animate.css bounce class to your button element. So the bouncing effect, it comes from this CSS file of jQuery. CSS file, which is already been loaded in the background by free code camp for us. Okay, without this loaded, the bounce class will not work. Alright, so let's just break it down. First of all, the aim of this exercise is to add the bouncing effect to the buttons, and then how we're gonna do that. uh, First of all, we need to select the HTML elements with the help of jQuery. And how we gonna do that? So by a $sign. So this sign tells that it's a jQuery code, and I'm gonna select buttons in op open brackets, open round brackets, and then close it, and in this one type in double quotes, and then I'm gonna say which element do I want to select of the HTML. In this case is buttons. Okay, so I will just do buttons. Alright, single button. Okay, so this one will select all the elements that are of buttons. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, all these buttons. And then what I want to say is that I want to add a bouncing class of jQuery to the buttons. So I'm gonna put a dot which will access which will apply the method on the button. So add class. So this is a method that adds an additional class to the HTML elements via jQuery. Okay, and then I'm gonna say bounds uh, bounds class. Is it right? No, animated bounds. I think it's in this way. Yeah, animated bounds. So basically here what I'm doing is that just specifying which class do I wanna apply to this HTML element, and here is animated bounds. So for this class does is makes the button bounced. Okay, so if I see here, I apply. Here we go. Look at the buttons bouncing. All right. So I really hope you understand the concept on how to make the buttons bounce, and the overall concept uh, of targeting HTML elements with selectors using jQuery. Okay, cool. Alright, this is it for this tutorial. I just confirmed that our test passed. Nope, it doesn't pass because I forgot to add a semicolon there. Alright, here we go. Now it should pass. Yay, the world rejoice. Alright guys, this is it for this tutorial, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, practice, 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 and have fun, most importantly. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next tutorial.